So student, this is my introduction. Children, last time we have done function of management, that is post COP plus C, planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, budgeting, reporting and controlling. And in detail we have studied about coordinating, that is coordination, meaning, characteristic and importance. So hope so you have done with the revision. Student, in last lecture we have done the function of management. So today we'll continue with the functional area of management. What are the functional area of management? Marketing management, human resource management, financial management and production management. This is even we will study with the help of diagram. But today's topic is functional area of management. And one more point I have to say, this is the last point for your this chapter. After this we will complete the chapter number 1. So according to me this is good news for you guys. Okay, today we are supposed to complete the first chapter. Okay, so we'll continue with the diagram for functional area of management. So student, this is the functional area of management. Here is the chart. Area of management. The first is marketing management, second financial management, third production management, and the last is human resource management. Why I am taking human resource management at the last? Because this is the vast topic according to your 12th board. So while I am going to teach you the human resource management, be concentrate, open your mind, and this is the most important topic. So even I am going to say that keep put star or use some other pen for human resource management, so you can come to know that what are the external point in the same content. We'll discuss according to textbook only, but still this is the vast topic, so it's my request or advice to use the different pen or pencil to make the notes. Fine. Again, area of management, marketing management, financial management, production management and human resource management. First point, marketing management. The meaning of marketing management is the activity of providing goods or services from producers to customer. Providing the goods and services. Functional are as follow. First is product or product mix, second price, third distribution and fourth promotion. Under the production or product mix, it includes color, size, shape, weight, print, packaging, etc. Under the product mix. Then price. In modern times, our customers expect availability of better quality of goods at reasonable price. According to their affability, they are supposed to reflect the price. So this is the actual expectation of every customers. Then distribution. Distribution mix includes various ways of selling, like direct selling, through the wholesaler, through the retailer, etc. So distribution means we are providing the goods and services with the help of different criteria, by direct selling, by wholesaler or by the retailer. And the last is promotion. That is, it includes matters like advertisement, publicity, selling through salesmen and means to attract customer and traders, etc. While we are promoting the goods, that means we have to advertise the product, we have to publicity that product, or with the help of salesmen, door-to-door advertisement is needed for promotion. So with the help of this activity we can attract to our customer and traders. Then financial management, as I have said, human resource management will do at last. So we'll continue with the financial management. The meaning of financial management is, financial management deals with the finance function of management. It relates with the finance activity. It deals with capital of business. It's deal with capital of business. Some of the functions are there, you can see in the page. Functions are, here we are following the same. First, estimation of need of finance. We are estimating how much finance is need. Second, to plan for finance. In which are the criteria? You can see or you can imagine the budgeting criteria inside the same. To plan the finance. Third, to prepare budget. Fourth, distribution of income. Fifth, to decide capital structure. Sixth, to do the procedure of acquiring the finance. Seventh, efforts are made to utilize and control the finance properly. Eighth, to decide financial policy. Ninth, to plan for taxes. Tenth, to make arrangement of assets. So here you can underline the basic thing: need of finance, budget, income, capital structure, acquiring the finance, control the finance, financial policy, taxes and assets. So in one word you can understand the whole concept. Third is production management. The meaning for production management. Production management is the process which includes production planning, deciding programs, maintaining coordination, providing direction and keeping controlling. So production management includes these are the criteria. Again repeating: production planning, deciding programs, maintaining coordination, providing direction and keeping controlling. Similarly, in the same, some of the functions we are following or some of the function we are playing. First is to decide production plan. Second, production research. Third, to select the production, development and product mix. Fourth, to select technology as well as machinery. Fifth, to decide location and layout for business. Sixth, to estimate the need of material and other necessary things. Seventh, production control. Eighth, quality control. Ninth, control over expenses or cost. 10th, introduce variation and simplification in production. So again, by the single word you can understand the function. For first one, decide plan. Second one, do research work. Third, development work. Fourth, select the technology. Fifth, decide location. Sixth, estimate the need related with necessary things. Seventh, control production. Eighth, control quality. Ninth, control over expense. 10th, introduce variation simplification in production. In the simplest way or do the variation in production. So student, today's last topic is human resource management. As I have said, this is the most important topic according to the 12th board. So here is the meaning. Human resource management is the process which takes into consideration proficiency, knowledge, intelligence, likes, dislikes, personal development, necessity, etc. That means the consideration point you can come to know. Which are the important consideration point according to HRM, that is human resource management? Intelligence, knowledge, likes, dislikes, personal development, necessities. These are considered as a human resource management. Simple word, human talent is called human resource. Okay. It channelized the business towards success and profitability. With the help of human talent, we can channelize the business towards the success and profitability. By use of human resource management, we can move towards the success and we will achieve the profitability. Some of the characteristic here, but let me clear, characteristic is also there and importance is also there. So you are not supposed to amalgamate both of them. So try to understand. First of all, we are discussing the characteristic. Here is the characteristic. First, it includes recruitment, training, promotion, direction, etc. of employees. If any employee considered, first of all, we will recruit them, provide the training, will promote them according to the ability, will provide them direction, what to do, where to do, why to do. These are the particular thing by which we can come to know the human resource management or human resource talent. Then the second is, it integrate individual objective with the accomplishment of business objectives. Individual objective is correlated with the business objective. That's it. Third, employees are considered invaluable asset of the business. Employees are considered the valuable asset of the business because without employee we can't run the machine. You are having enough capital, enough machinery, you are having a good goodwill in the market, but do you think so without employment you can cooperate, you can do the work? Even for running the machine you need the employee. So the employee is the most valuable asset in the business. Then the characteristic 4, proper training is given at right position to right employees for their development. For the right position, training is must. We should provide the training for more development. Then fifth, evaluates performance of employee and place them at right position. After providing the training, after see the development, we'll evaluate them. That means we'll take the examine and then we will decide what is the proper place for that particular employee and we'll place them in the right position. Then the sixth one, to maintain the employees in business by reducing their labor turnover rate. What is that labor turnover? That is, most of the time you can see in many particular institute or the organization, the same worker are not working in the very next year, and next year you can see the some of the other worker. Why? They are changing the worker according to the need, and even the labor are not satisfied with the salary, with the proper atmosphere of the working, so they can change their particular job or they can give the resignation. Why it is happening? Because dissatisfaction of employee or the dissatisfaction of institute. So this is exactly the bad thing in the institute. So we can maintain the employee in business and we can cure and reduce the labor turnover rate. We can control over them. Then seventh one, to provide conducive environment to boost their zest and efficiency to accomplish business objective. We can provide them a good environment, a friendly environment, not a kind of rule of thumb environment. I have given you the order, you should complete within this timing. This is called a worst type of management. They will not cooperate with us, and nowadays it is impossible. So if you want to get the work from them, you want to boost them, to provide them the proper environment. If they will feel comfortable, so you are expecting 100%, but they will give you a 200% or more than that. If they are feeling comfortable or happy, I'm not asking about only what according to the salary criteria, but if the friendly atmosphere is there, our top level management are understanding, they are asking towards us what are the problems and giving us the solution, giving us the proper environment, giving us the commission, bonus, incentives, this kind of environment and friendly environment. The most important is friendly environment. If we are getting the same, so definitely they will give their best, more than your expectation. So this is the most important according to the characteristic of human resource management. Importance of HRM. I have told you characteristic is a different thing. Importance of HRM. Why HRM is important? You want to do the 4 criteria of a functional area of management, that is marketing, finance, production. Is it possible without HRM, without human resource management? Not at all. Not at all. So HRM is the most important topic or the most important stage in business. So that is why we are more focusing on HRM. We have already discussed the characteristic. Now we are moving towards the importance. So here is the 9 importance related with the HRM, that is human resource management. First is increasing in efficiency. Second, increasing profitability. Third, maintains reputation. Fourth, maintain quality of goods or services. Fifth, develops feeling of oneness. Sixth, maximum utilization of resources. Seventh, reduction in labor turnover rates. Eighth, job satisfaction. Ninth, environment of industrial peace. In single line, I'm going to give you the answer. Efficiency you can increase. So efficiency. Second, increasing the profitability of the business. Profitability, underline the same. First is efficiency. Second, profitability. Second, reputation. Maintaining the reputation in the market. So third is reputation. Fourth, quality of goods or services. Fifth, feeling of oneness, unity. Sixth, utilization of resources in the maximum way. You can say optimum utilization of resources or maximum utilization. That's it. Seventh, reducing labor turnover. Eighth, job satisfaction. Ninth, proper environment, that is peace environment according to business. So here is the 9 importance of HRM. Again repeating, increasing efficiency, increasing profitability, maintain reputation, maintain quality of goods or services, develops feelings of oneness. 6th, maximum utilization of resource. 7th, reduction in labor turnover. 8th, job satisfaction. 9th, environment of industrial peace. So for the first chapter, nature and significance of management, the last topic is functional area of management, internal content, marketing management, human resource management, financial management and production management. We have covered all the points and today we have completed the first chapter. So maintain the notebook, complete the chapter. If you are not having textbook, doesn't matter, just look after the video and maintain the important notes. Again repeating, first chapter is for 10 marks, so this is the important thing. And I'm not going to give you the important question inside the same chapter because each and every question asked so many times, for 3 marks, for 2 marks, for 1 marks. So I'm not going to give you the important question for this chapter. The whole chapter is important, but according to the first mark, 1 marks, 2 marks or 3 marks, like that. So refer the textbook or refer the book, whatever you have maintained, according to the weightage, that is 10 marks. Hope so you will complete the book, and when we'll start the schooling part, you can submit the book for checking after writing down the notes. Still have a doubt? Write down the question. I will clear your doubt. Be there at home. Be safe. Thank you.